Hi, this is Nettie. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to share a collective haul with you today. I have been accumulating a few items and I wanted to show them to everybody and then get them put away. First, I ordered from scrapbook.com and I have been wanting these glossy cardstock in the pastel and the rainbow. So I figured I would finally order some. They are very pretty. So there's a quick flip through on that one. And this one here, like that red. And then I also ordered the Honeybee Stamps Americana. I really fell in love with this pad. I thought it was very pretty. So I'll just do a quick flip through. This is so nice. And then you got the barn board there. That. Oh, I love this. So there was that. And then for freebies, I got this storage bag and this from Katie Sue festive decoupage. These are what's in there. Very pretty. So there's that. I'll incorporate this somehow into my crafting. So that's it from scrapbook.com. And then, let's see, from Home Goods, I picked up a few items. I picked up this set of cookie tins. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Okay. And it came in a pack of 6. It's by Aspen, set of 6 treat tins. And I'm going to use them for cookies because I've been baking some cookies. It was $4.99, and it also came with the twine, which is actually very nice twine. And it came with some recipe cards and some tags. So there's that. And then I found these adorable napkins. I'm going to be making those napkin pouches. And this was $4.99. Let's see, I don't know, 40. There are 40 in here. That's quite a bit. Okay, and for some reason, all right, so I got this and that. I guess that's it from Home Goods. You know, I thought there was one other thing I got from Home Goods. Well, you know what? If I find it, I'll share it. All right, and then from Ross, I think it's Ross, yeah, $3.99, a pack of 4 of these little storage boxes. And these gingerbread house salt and pepper shakers. These were $4.99. I'm going to make those salt and pepper shaker tassels with those. That's my plan. So there's those. Oh, you know what? I just found the other Home Goods thing I got. It was on my chair. This here. It's a felt ornament kit, and it's the holiday sweater. It comes with all of these items. It was $5.99. So it comes with the stuffing, some sparkle foam, a needle, thread, and here are the felt sweaters. So I'm not too sure if I'm just gonna make them according to the package directions or if I'm just going to incorporate all these items into my crafting. I haven't quite decided yet. But like here's the foam, has like little punch outs of items. Here's the embroidery floss. It came with these little gemmies and these little stickers, and then the foam itself. Okay, hold on, I just dropped something else. Boy, I'm dropping a lot of stuff today. All right, so there's that. And then from Amazon, I picked up this vintage resume paper. And I'm going to incorporate this into my crafting. I wanted to make some of those honeycomb balls. So there's that. I thought that's very pretty. So there's that. Okay, and then let's see what else. Michael's. I found a few things. I don't know. It seems like every time I go to Michael's, there's less and less items that I end up buying. But I found this here. It's a sequins mix. So I used my 30% off coupon for that. That's Creatology. I don't know. Did I open it? And just show you real quick. But see, that's a pretty mix. I thought that would go nice with something summery or tropical. And these felt stickers. These are nice for putting as little filler items into your packaging. And then I also found these bags. I thought they were really cute. The gingerbread treat bags. So there's that. And that was it for Michael's. And then lastly is Hobby Lobby. I found these beads and they're like velvet. So I thought they would look good on dangles. And these were half off, so they were only $2. And then this assortment of beads, and that was only $2. And what I'm going to make with this, or, you know, make a few of them, or maybe one or two, we'll see, are these bracelets. I had a video where I showed them these memory wire bracelets that I made. So that's what I'm going to do. I thought this is pretty. It's a nice blue and beige combination of items. And then I'll probably make just some little dangles too with it. And then also from Hobby Lobby, I picked up these 2 packages of the polymer clay beads. They were half off, so only $2. You get 100 grams, so that's not bad. This is army green. And then this one here is tan. And I picked these up because they really match well with the Gingerbread Forest collection. So there's that. And then I found these mini tree cones. They were $2. It's a package of 6. And what I'm going to do with these is, my plan is to make some trees and wrap twine around them. Here is one that I made using a styrofoam cone and yarn, but I thought I would try these out and see how that works. I picked up a package of these adorable little gingerbread house tags. So they were only $1.50. And I also found, whoops, sorry, I think I hit my stand. I also picked up from the wood pile a selection of different sized slices of wood to use for crafting. And one of my items that I'll use it for is probably to put on the base of the tree here, these trees when I make them. See, on this one I put a slice there. So there was that. And this was $7.49, but I believe it was, I guess, 40% off of anything that was over $4.99 or 50%, something like that. So it only came to $3 something. So I didn't think that was bad. Okay, and then for some stickers at Hobby Lobby, I found these envelope seals, and they were only $1.50. They say Merry Christmas, so I thought that was cute. And then these, or this one here of Christmas, was, I think, 40% off. And then I picked up some more of those puffy strawberries. And I found these cute. These were cherries, and they're kind of dimensional. Can you see that there? And little sparklies on them. So I thought those were cute. And then I did get another package of these, and these are only like $1.30. Valentine's. And they're raised up on foam. They're very vintage. So there's that. And then the last item from Hobby Lobby is I picked up this from the Sewology section. It's a 16 drawer plastic organizer. I'm not too sure what I'm going to put in here yet. I might put in a bunch of my clay beads, these guys here, and maybe reorganize the way I have some of those types of items stored. And it was only, let's see, two something, I think. I think it was 40% off. I really like using drawers for storage because you can just pull them out. So we'll see what I end up doing with this. But that is it. So I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate it very much. And that is it for now. Till next time.